Well, I'm at the Bose garage. Didn't post anything yesterday on Sky because I was burnt. Work is kind of kicking my ass right now. Y'all know how it is. But I thought about something. I remember watching British Top Gear, and Jeremy Clarkson said, "You are not a true petrol head or car enthusiast till you've had an Alfa Romeo." Now that makes sense, honestly, for your English people and European folks, because Alphas have been there forever over there. We're here in the States; they disappeared for about 30 years before they showed back up. Now, don't get me wrong, an Alfa Romeo is a fantastic car to get to drive. But I believe you are not a true gearhead until you've owned a Mopar. And I'm going to tell you why. The same reason the Europeans love an Alfa Romeo. They are quirky, they are fun, but they will make you scratch your head and hate yourself for their unreliability, oddball architecture, weird engineering. It will make you question every bit of your sanity. Now, there's some people that'll say, fuck this, I'm going to go to GM or Japanese or whoever. And then there's some people like me that's like, you know what? I'm cool with the weird shit. I love Mopars. Now, me personally, I'm more of a Nissan guy than a Mopar guy. However, I do have a true heart and appreciation for Mopars. They are quirky, they are weird, and Chrysler is such a storied company. They've had so many years of just fantastic successes, and then they fucking fail. And then they come back up again, and then they fail. And then they come back up again, and they fail. Obviously, the shop truck is a shining example of that. It is a 82 Dodge, which is about in the period of the square body, which was running from 72 to 1993. And Dodge just kind of didn't give a shit at that point. They were too busy trying to save their asses with a K car to worry about the trucks. But because of that, there's so much architecture that makes no sense in it. But it's entertaining nonetheless. Like right now, I'm having the fun of trying to wire in a manual temperature gauge, because all you have is idiot lights in this truck. But if you look, there's 3 different places there could be a fucking temp sensor in this engine. I finally figured out which one it is. Now I've got to soak it in crawl so I can pop it in and out. But I digress. It took me a good 30 minutes of racking around and digging through forums and finally cracking open a service book I have for this truck to figure it out. Because it's not like a small block Chevy where one spot, there you go. Dodge doesn't do it that way. So, and nobody has the correct answer, because the enthusiasts like myself who are into Mopars, we like it weird. And nothing makes sense in a Mopar. You could have one Mopar that is built one way, and you could have a truck that was built on the same fucking line 2 days later, and something will be completely ass backwards on it. Nothing makes sense in these cars. So, routing back to what I said, I think you are not a true gearhead until you've had at least one Mopar. You have to experience the what the fuck of owning a Mopar before you can do anything else. It's just, you have to experience it. Now, whether you like it or not, it's up to you. Everybody has their brands that they love. I got a buddy of mine at work. He's a huge JDM guy. Another guy who's a huge Chevy guy. Like I said, I'm kind of a Nissan and a Mopar guy. But again, if it's weird, if it's fun, get it running, get it driving. Go have a good time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up for my odd schedule. You guys are awesome. To everybody that likes, shares, and subscribes, and even comments, even if you're chewing my ass out in my comments, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. Have a great night. I'm going to bed.